On February 28, Netanyahu set the bar high, very high. Iran's regime crushed, its nuclear program eliminated, its allies dismantled. Israel, he promised, would change the face of the Middle East. 15 weeks later, Washington and Tehran are signing a deal. And Israel wasn't in the room. Defense Minister Israel Katz is blunt. The Israeli military stays in Lebanon, Syria, and Gaza. No timeline, no withdrawal, no compromise on security. National Security Minister Itamar Ben-Gvir goes further, saying Trump's agreement doesn't bind Israel. In his words, Israel is sovereign and not subordinate to the United States. And former military chief of staff Gadi Eisenkot, one of the frontrunners to replace Netanyahu in the upcoming elections, says there is a vast gulf between the prime minister's promises of total victory and the deal now on the table. Some Israelis expressed skepticism over the initial agreement.
I think this is the worst agreement ever. Great damage to Israel and to the world. A big, big damage. Trump caused us a very massive damage with this agreement. He should have continued with the war.
Consensus here is not just disappointment, it's a sense of betrayal.
My feeling is that Donald Trump feels now that he was misled by Netanyahu, that Netanyahu promised him things which are unachievable, and I think that very soon we'll see a total change in the attitude toward Netanyahu and toward Israel.
With elections now just a few months away, every Israeli politician running needs to appear strong on security. That explains the firestorm of criticism from both coalition and opposition alike. For Netanyahu, the timing couldn't be worse. He's been greatly weakened.
Considerably and significantly. Of course, we'll see during the election. But I think that he tried to turn the 7th of October 2023 catastrophe into some kind of a strategic triumph, particularly against Iran, but also against Hezbollah. Now, instead, 60 days or 90 days before an election, he's faced with 3 failures in Gaza, in Lebanon, and particularly in Iran.
The US-Iran deal has been welcomed around the world as a step back from the brink. But in Israel, the question isn't whether the deal is good for the region. It's whether Netanyahu can survive it politically and electorally. He promised Israelis they would win. What they got instead was a peace deal made without them. Mohammad Al-Kassim, TRT World, West Jerusalem.